WTBQ.
Hello and welcome to Creative Vision, The Eyes Have It. My name is Inez Freund and I have with me my co-host and partner, Eileen Patterson. Hello, Eileen.
Hi, Inez.
We are going to be doing this show about marketing to small business. And there are a lot of small businesses here in the Warwick Valley.
Absolutely, and it's what makes the Warwick Valley such an interesting place to live. We're surrounded by independent business owners who are doing a great job of keeping the Main Street active and vibrant.
Absolutely, and I think if you look around at other small towns, people don't do quite as well necessarily as what's done here in Warwick. There seems to be a purposefulness as to how people approach business here. But in these challenging times, it's hard for people to remain competitive. And I think that's what we're trying to do, is to really deliver some strategies and some tips, information that's going to help small business stay ahead of the game.
If you look at all the various stores, just talking about the villages of Warwick, Florida, and Greenwood Lake, they are constantly having to reinvent. Their windows, their store windows, their shop windows are completely redone every season or periodically, depending on what's happening. So they are constantly having to reinvent. And unfortunately, it's difficult for them in their individual expertise, whether it's selling flowers or dresses or shoes or home goods. They don't have the necessary expertise to stay technologically up to date, which is where many shoppers are spending their time.
Right. And they're so busy doing the daily business that they don't have time for the marketing.
Exactly.
Which is kind of where we come in.
That's absolutely right, Inez.
And a lot of people will look at social media, for example. That's like one of the hot buzzwords right now. And they want to be competitive. They see that their, neighbor next door or someone they know has a Facebook site. So they think, gee, I should have a Facebook site too. And they should.
Right.
But they really don't understand how to go about getting the Facebook site and really making the most of it. The same with websites.
Exactly.
People will get a website and think, well, that's it. I've got a website, wash my hands of it.
And hopefully it'll take off from there.
Right.
And if you think about it, Facebook sort of began, I kind of think us moms and us business owners stole it from the kids.
Right.
It became just a social network for kids to say whatever silly thing was on their mind, and sort of the moms peeked over their shoulder and they took it and they made friends on Facebook. And then in a really short period of time, I'm going to say 3 to 5 years, if that,
you're right.
Businesses started to realize that moms and grown-ups and kids were spending their time on Facebook, so they sort of dove in and tried to figure out where they can get their business footing on there. Kind of blindly. If you think of other software programs or technology, there's always this training and this building up to what you ultimately do for your business, whether it's word processing or bookkeeping and marketing. But Facebook is sort of this unknown, and people are kind of tripping through. And I think one of our goals is to help people understand how to make the most of this completely blanketing marketing opportunity.
Right. It's a great tool, but if you're not, really using it to its full potential, then you're really not getting enough bang for your buck.
Exactly. And you also have to be careful that you're not annoying people with your Facebook posts.
So true.
They keep changing the way Facebook lays out, and people are, upset because they can see their mailman's neighbor's cousin's cake recipe or whatever they decide to put up there. So you have to really tread through that territory very carefully so you're not turning your consumer off.
Absolutely.
And so one of our goals is going to be to teach people how to make the most of Facebook, the internet, Twitter, email marketing, all of those things, so that they, as you put it, got the most bang for their buck.
Right. And you are the queen of computers. I can just turn mine on and use it a little bit, but you asked if I had Wi-Fi in my house, and I didn't even know.
I know, and I think that's really funny. And you're about to get an iPad. It's killing me because it's completely wasted on you, Inez. But no offense, we'll figure it out together. But yes, I am a self-described dork. I'm very proud of my dorkhood, and I've worked hard to maintain my status in household amongst that being
occupations and more that I need to do. I can have it all happen.
You have an internally graphic but come together. Your brain is making that and whole clients.
We'll be able those clients and business people from throughout the community. Maybe it's authors or any person with a peripheral kind of expertise like graphics people and anyone that can be useful in helping you to market your business. We'd like to bring all of them on board and talk more about that. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about why small business.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you recently been arrested? Act now to protect your rights. I'm Gary Somerville, attorney at law, and as a former Orange County Assistant District Attorney, I am working for you. Years of trial experience and as a prosecutor with a record of success in the courtroom has prepared me to defend you. I am dedicated to serving my clients and their needs. I will aggressively challenge any evidence against you, perform my own investigation with the assistance of trained experts, and then vigorously defend you in court. There is no time to lose when you've been charged with any crime, whether a DWI or a homicide or anything in between. Act now and call me for an initial free consultation. Call toll-free now, 1-866-919-0452 to talk directly with me. Your freedom could depend on it. Call me now, 1-866-919-0452, or go to my website, grsomervillelaw.com, to learn more.
The Dow Taj Restaurant, located at 36 Oakland Avenue in Warwick, is a historic Victorian home, and it's joined once again with WTBQ for the holidays, where you can enjoy exquisite international cuisine, warm fireplaces, and the best music in Orange County. Every Wednesday is prime rib night. Thursdays feature kebabs along with ladies' night out. Be sure to make your reservations early for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and of course New Year's Eve. Every Saturday, enjoy the vocals and grand piano stylings of Richard Wiggins. If you'd like more information, call the Dow Taj Restaurant at 845-986-3666 or visit them online at www.thedowtaj.com. The Dow Taj Restaurant, 36 Oakland Avenue in Warwick, wishes you the best this holiday season and invites you to come over for some great and grand food and dining at the Dow Taj Restaurant, 36 Oakland Avenue in Warwick. Protecting your car can be one of the most important things you do this year. And at Leo Cadiz Ford, they can make it easy. Stop by today for these great deals. The Works Fuel Saver Package. They'll rotate your tires, change your oil and filter, test your battery, and more for only $29.95. They'll even include a free car wash. Tough starting your car in the morning? Could be time for a new Motorcraft tested tough battery with an 84-month warranty for only $59.95. Give them a call at 986-1131. Remember, protecting your car can be one of the most important things you do this year. Give them a call at 986-1131. That's 986-1131. Leo Cadiz Ford. Quality you can trust.
Ooh, it's cold out there. And for your senior loved one in the Hudson Valley who's home all day alone, this time of year, they're not likely to want to venture outdoors. But that shouldn't prevent them from enjoying their daytime hours in the warm comfort and safety of Southwind's retirement home while the rest of your family is at school or at work. Impeccably clean and extraordinarily safe, Southwind's retirement home provides a fun, activity-filled environment that will care for your senior loved one during the day. Smell that coffee and hot cocoa? This time of year, you'll be greeted with a hot, fresh beverage as soon as you come through these doors. And you won't have to worry about accidents or medical problems while you're not around during the day. Imagine a clean, safe, fun place for your senior loved one and your peace of mind knowing they're fed and well cared for while you're at work. And all this costing much less than you think. Call Southwinds today at 341-1888 and try us out for a day for free. Southwinds, worry-free, guilt-free for your family.
Hi, this is Mike Sweeten, your host for Taking Care of Business, a new look at local business here in the Warwick Valley. Taking Care of Business every Monday, 1:30 p.m. on WTBQ.
Taking care of business. WTBQ.
Okay, so welcome back to Creative Vision, The Eyes Have It. I'm here with my partner, Inez Freund, and my name is Eileen Patterson. And we are in our first maiden voyage on the radio today, talking about our collaboration to focus on small businesses and helping them create a marketing strategy to keep their business thriving. So,
right, and something that's really going to take them to the next level.
Right.
Something to elevate what they're currently doing.
So Inez, let's tell everybody why we are choosing small business.
Well, I think that we both have had small businesses, number one.
Right.
I've had a small business in Warwick for over 7 years, coming from a large agency background in Manhattan for many years, and then having my son and deciding that I really needed to focus on quality of life and not making that commute every day. And being part of the small business community, you know, we've got a huge and wonderful community here. Our chamber is, I think, the second most active chamber in New York.
In New York or Orange County?
Orange County.
Okay.
I want to exaggerate, but no, I think you're right.
But Orange
It
County,
is-
that says a lot too. Orange
It does.
County, yes.
And we have a Merchants Guild that does a fabulous job.
Yes, they do.
And we have a very vibrant downtown here. In fact, all the downtowns are vibrant. You're not seeing dollar stores in Warwick, you know, and that seems to be the way of a lot of other towns in the county.
Right.
So I think that we have an opportunity here to help people who, you know, have been hard hit and really move them into the next level. I know we both care about Warwick and about Warwick Valley, and we've both been very involved with volunteer projects and charitable ventures. So it kind of really made sense, right?
Absolutely. And when you talk about the way that you decided to start your small business because you wanted to stay local and be home and you're family oriented, I believe that that is probably the reason that most of our small business owners in Warwick and Florida and Greenwood Lake did just the same thing. They wanted to be local. They didn't want to be climbing over the mountain every day to earn a living. They wanted to be home, potentially, you know, if the kids are homesick from school or to get the kids off the bus. So, and coupled with that, we have this fantastic community. One time I was interviewed for a magazine talking about Warwick, and the reporter asked me, well, what is it about Warwick that makes it such a great place to live? And I said, well, just as one example, we have a fantastic Little League. Our players are really good.
Right.
They're coached
We
really
do.
well because the coaches are New York City firefighters or New York City police officers or local, you know, dads who are and moms who are local small business owners, and because everybody stays close to home. On the same token, most people that you meet in Warwick are locavores, which is a new term which defines the person who spends their money locally. They're
Right.
locavores. So we have the recent Super Saturday thing over Thanksgiving weekend was a tremendous success.
Right.
I know the village of Warwick was packed on Super Saturday. It was a really big success because people are committed to staying local.
Yeah, and we've got Home for the Holidays right now, which
Right.
is a wonderful promotion. And all of our local businesses, pardon me, really strive to deliver locally.
Right. So
they
they-
band together. There's
Exactly.
a lot of cooperative marketing that goes on
Right.
between all of them. That's through the Merchants Guild and also through the Chamber. And I think it really shows, you know, people want to come here.
Yes.
Warwick is becoming known, and I think it's due to small businesses who are really bumping themselves up. You know,
Right.
they care about how their store looks, and you know better than anyone that we care about how the town looks.
Exactly.
right?
Yes, we. You know, you're probably talking about our recent international win, naming Warwick, the village of Warwick,
That's
the
right.
most beautiful community in the world.
And applause to you and all the people who
and
made
all
that
of
happen.
the people, and that's another thing we